interface with consciousness and that we can make contact. As civilians, we do not have to wait for the governments to do it. The universe is really folded within each one of us. That the entirety of the cosmos is accessible through each and every individual's mind, connecting to the great mind, the great spirit.
Tes cek sound tes. Oke, udah ada suaranya dan semoga juga jelas. Oke, selamat malam. Welcome bagi yang nonton live maupun replay. Kalian aku live stream GENSHIN Impact. Ya, 2 hari yang lalu. Awalnya menitnya ya 2 hari yang lalu stream, soalnya kan sebelumnya kan ada lomba tuh. Jadi aku break dulu, itu kan butuh istirahat. Nah pas sudah itu habis ya streaming sih, cuman pas mau ngejok baru selesai ngejoki nggak salah ya, baru selesai ngejoki itu spiral mati lampu cep. Dan terus lanjut besoknya ternyata akunnya sibuk, jadinya nggak jadi streaming dan sekarang baru bisa ya. Jadi hitungannya tuh kemarin tuh bukan musibah lagi, udah ya gitulah. Oke lah, welcome sarit saya menyala PLN ku kabel listrik beserta logam-logamnya yang menyertainya. Ya udah, kita langsung mulai aja ini sambil lanjutin joki sih.
Time to go.
Ganti apa ya? Kayaknya nggak usah deh. Kalau misalkan pakai ntar ini si Bennett coba. Sempat bisa aja sih, tapi kayaknya nggak usah deh, gini aja sepertinya. Lihat bro, musuhnya apa, level musuhnya merah bro.
Rain cutter, rain outlines your fate.
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds.
Ini nggak ada chest kah? Oke.
Whoa, the floor is going up. Is it because of this mechanism in the middle? That guy really prepared a lot of stuff for this place.
Oke, itu ada chest. Checking. Nggak ada. Oke. Di?
Time to go.
Oh.
Paimon thinks we need to go up, but Paimon doesn't see a way. Let's take a look around. Maybe we'll find a hidden mechanism that'll show us the way up.
Ini bisa dihancurin. Ada chest kan?
The water level is rising. Now we can swim to the top. But this is still a ways away from where we need to go.
Oke.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Know my sword.
Into the wind.
Diana special.
Rain cutter. Huh? Know my sword.
One with nature. Fallen leaves adorn my night.
Higher, higher, pants on fire.
100.000.
Huh?
Time to go.
Now the path is clear. Let's go.
Ada chest lagi kan? Semoga tidak ada yang miss. Kesan arah font itu 5 ya? 5 bab ya? Nggak ada. Nggak ada. Nggak ada. Quest apa ini? Quest Arkon?
Let me read you a verse. Rain outlines your fate. Scratch that.
Wind strider. As one with wind and cloud.
Can't handle your drink. See? Think you can bully me?
Rain outlines your fate. Witness.
The wind knows me.
Ngeframe nggak sih si gameplaynya? Bentar, kok ngeframe tuh si gameplaynya? Kayak frame drop gitu tuh si gameplaynya. Soalnya aku nggak nyadar nih, bukan nggak nyadar apa, baru lihat si tampilan si OBS-nya kayak nangkepnya tuh patah-patah. Soalnya udah tadi gameplaynya lancar-lancar aja nih. Oh,
As expected. What's all this? Pink accessories, a hair tie, a necklace?
itu si Fasher.
Oh, Paimon sees it too, but... Huh? You mean the girls from... And then they opened all the boxes of things. These snake... Whoa! There's so much synth here! And so many bottles of ingredients that probably just get... Mixing in... Whoa! There's even fruit-flavored synth? Yep, it's super obvious. What's this over here? Looks like some experiment. The experiment was a failure. No individual managed to resurface from the water from the primordial sea. Sorry, traveler. Paimon will try her best. How could someone write something that terrible and you read the rest? Paimon's too scared to keep going. So that's why he did... Wait, did he really think he'd be able to find a way just by dissolving people over and over? That's just insane! Huh? Isn't that the name you heard by the fountain? Paimon thought he was an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case. You mean Vache is the one who did all of these... So that's it? No, that's not it either! If that's the... In any case... Oh, look! There's an important-looking basin over here, and it's full of water! That means this is where they make all the synth! And that special water is the main ingredient! If you dilute it with Paimon, we'll take notes. Let's see what's written. Callus. Navia's father. Oh, this seems... This should prove the existence of the third person, right? We still have not determined the old dog's a real man. He can act when I concur. Let's send some. Oh, seems like we've got a bunch of correspondence between the higher-ups. We've looked at almost everything here, and it seems like our yeah, we haven't found anything that reveals his. No wonder even Nervalette wasn't able to find anything. Whoever that way, even if we bring all this back to the opera, we won't be able. Sure thing.
Kalau salah ingat ada di mana ya? Oh iya.
You take that side and Paimon will take this side. Check everything nothing at all. And Paimon can't even find snacks either. Whoa, really? Let Paimon see. Vinier. Isn't that Vache's lover's name? Then you found her. Aw. It's just a normal diary chronicling their love story. So many! A whole page's worth! The final name she did. Marcel! Wait, but Marcel's pretty old. Has this case been going on for so long that he's Vache and Vinier's. Hey!
And whose image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vache? Oh, so you do know that name.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name.
I was waiting for you to say.
Navia! We're back!
As expected of my partner.
Just how often do you intend to fly?
It's all right, Monsieur Nervalette. Given their confidence, I expect.
But the truth of it, Marcel, is that you've always been Vache.
Huh?
We've investigated your lair and we already know everything! After your lover, Vinier, was dissolved, you kept abducting young women to experiment on the hopes of bringing her back to you! You even created Marcel as a new identity and destroyed all records of your past as Vache!
So that's it. Even the villains in opera performances rarely go that far. And with that, Marcel's motive has now been established.
This information regarding your path, well, you fixated your gaze on the. So, you never noted.
You also never
Or our determination to see.
Your determination.
Mr. Marcel, please speak up now if you would like to defend yourself.
Do you think? Do you really pay attention to you? What for? No one helped me. No one even believed me. All those decades ago, they said this. Well, now you know, don't you? Ha! You only have yourselves to blame. Vinier is dead. We promised each other that we would always be together. Wherever she... But I'm not from this blasted place.
Hey, is that water from the primordial sea that he's drinking?
I can't dissolve! Can't dissolve! Can't dissolve! Do you all see? I can't go! I can't follow! I did all of that. And in the end, That I spent my entire life living on pins and needles, only to get stabbed.
The suspect is exhibiting signs of mental distress. Guards,
Don't touch me! Don't anybody come near me! I still, Vignere, please, Vignere, don't think badly.
at this point, the verdict of this trial is clear. With Mr. Marcel's conviction, the charges against Mr. Tartaglia no longer.
Fine by me. I was in a bad mood, but after a show like that...
Traveler, please submit all the evidence you... The man now known as Marcel was originally named Vacher and worked as an adventurer with his partner and lover Vignere. During an underwater expedition, Vignere accidentally came into contact with water from the primordial sea and was dissolved in front of Vacher as a result. Vacher learned of the primordial water's existence through the work of others and began to kidnap young women for research, with the goal of discovering a method to restore Vignere. To cover his tracks, he invented the new alias of Marcel and began to operate a business in Poisson. During the course of his research, Vacher discovered that a diluted concoction of water from the primordial... However, as he accumulated wealth to fund his continued... After exchanging blows with... Although the assassination did... And just recently, Vacher attempted to frame Linny. However, his attempt to frame Linny failed, and the power of water from the... Thus concludes the enigmatic... The oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding...
Mechanical analis kardinal apa sih nama itu?
According to the judgment of the oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinal,
Itu.
Mr. Vacher is guilty.
Guards! Take Vacher away.
Good. It's what he deserves.
With that, the serial disappearances case is over now.
We really just witnessed history. Who would have thought the true culprit would be such a polite and well-spoken guy?
Yippee! We have Navia! He's heard so many... Huh? Are you okay?
Demoiselle, you were absolutely...
The day our late boss had always hoped for has finally come.
Yeah.
Well now, hasn't this been a most delicious piece of drama? The villain has been caught, justice has been served. Since it's been such a great show, I'll just let the false accusations against me slide. Either way,
Please wait just one moment, Mr. Tartaglia.
What now? None of this...
According to court protocol, since this trial was initiated due to a charge against you, a verdict must...
Oh, come on. Is this really necessary?
Please respect the laws of Fontaine. This is all...
All right, but this sure is a lot of hassle. All I need to do is stand over there, right?
Through evidence presented in the public trial that was just held, it has been established that Mr. Tartaglia, the guilty party, has been identified, and thus it is logical to suppose Mr. We now turn to the oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinal to render the final verdict on the charges.
Oratrice mekanik d'analyse cardinal. Tapi logatnya enak sih, si novel ngomong kayak gitu.
According to the judgment of the oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinal, Mr. Tartaglia is guilty.
What?
Hey! That's not funny! Didn't you just say I'm supposed to be innocent? What's with this verdict? Is your justice machine malfunctioning?
Huh? This has never happened before. The oratrice actually returned a different verdict from the Chief Justice.
I mean, have you ever heard of an innocent Fatui Harbinger? Do you think the oratrice might have just convicted him on general principle?
But weren't the charges about the serial disappearances case? No matter what else he's guilty of, it shouldn't affect the verdict in this case, right?
The judgment of the oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinal is, by law, the final verdict of the court. We must accept the guilty verdict. Guards, please take the suspect into custody per court protocol.
So this is how justice is done in Fontaine. What a joke. You've got your rules. Well, I've got mine too!
He's activating his spell legacy!
I am sorry. If you have been wronged, we will find the truth. But the rules of the court must be upheld.
Hey, Monsieur Novelette, what's going on?
Apologies. All I do is follow court procedure. As for why the oratrice arrived at the conclusion it did, you should probably ask someone more knowledgeable than me.
Why are you looking at me? I had nothing to do with it! I don't know what happened there.
What does Lady Farina mean by that?
She says she has no idea either, but that's impossible.
Yeah, so are the verdicts reliable or not?
My dearest citizens, did you really think we'd allow an incorrect verdict to be handed out in this court? Don't tell me. You thought even I had been blindsided by the oratrice.
But the way she looked just now, it was pretty obvious she had no idea.
However, given the state of things, and if you thought Child had nothing to do with the serial disappearances case, it is only because you've been blinded by the everything he's done. Not to mention the danger all shall be revealed. Now, having said that,
So she chose to make her escape after all, did she?
So you're saying we shouldn't put much stock into what she just said?
She probably... However, please...
All right. After all,
Ngekik banget tuh kepala.
Hey, what are you doing? Quick, stop him! Traveler! Hey, Traveler!
Marcel, what are you doing over here?
Stop resisting arrest! No, wait! I just want to ask the Traveler something. I'm not looking to run away. Please, just let me ask this one small thing.
Go on.
Thank you. I was being led away when I finally realized something. Where did you first hear the name? I erased all records of that name.
Are you still trying to prove your innocence? Give it up. You've already been convicted.
Really? You did? You're sure? You met her? The Fountain of Lucine? Then she's been so close to me all along. Please give me a chance to talk to her again. Just let the Traveler take me to the
What? Give an inch and you want to take a...
Paimon agrees. Why should we give him what he wants when...
This request, is it worth as much to you?
Of course! Wait, no. It's worth even more than my life.
Humans. Will they betray the instinct to... Very well.
Your Honor, I fear that...
I will go with him. You do not need to worry about...
Thank you.
I never embark on a journey without a good book to accompany me.
Isn't that Charlotte? Who's your friend?
Please? I read that a gang of criminals tricked the Gardamex by disguising themselves as blood. I've invested all my savings into graph adversary. I'm begging you like the beggiest beggar in all of begdom.
I need you to calm down a little, Miss Lapine, Polly. I admire your but I'm afraid. Funnily enough, but to our surprise, in truth, since we ran that, so I knew this.
Uh-oh. She really sounds like she's... Hey, Charlotte!
Traveler, Paimon! I was in the area. She read an article inspired by... She was hoping, but unfortunately...
This is a new situation for us. It's such a pity.
Wait, Miss Lapine Pauline!
I'm gonna pick a fight with a Gardamek, head to that way. I won't have to repay my...
Whoa! There's no need to go that... Actually, instead of going into the technicalities... Okay.
Not anymore. It's not just my savings that are gone. It's... My life is...
Don't despair, Miss Lapine Pauline. I think I know a way for you to turn this around. This prototype you've given me, the camera lens for image, the rapid focal length adjustment is a very useful... So you're Absolutely. So keep calm.
If this is... Oh, maybe...
Come on! Stop!
And I can probably speak to some people. There's no time to lose. I need to get to work. Early bird gets the worm.
Can you believe her? Paimon's pretty sure our advice would...
It's understandable. But don't you worry. Her research...
It's reassuring to know that...
Actually, it takes the right...
Thanks a lot! What a nice...
You're welcome. The boundaries, but yes, that's how I'll...
Bentar nih, aku yang agak heranin itu adalah kata dia apa? Area lokasi quest lagi digunain. Itu jauh loh. Fountain of Lusin ke Court of Fountain. Aneh, cok.
Is this the place? You said she's here, but what do I need to do to see her?
Yeah, and even Paimon could hear her after drinking that thing. Didn't you just drink a lot of it on the stage as well? Oh, in that case...
Vache!
Ah!
Yes, that's it! So you heard it too!
Vinier, it's me! It's me, Vache!
Vache? Vache?
I'm here! I'm here! Where are you, Vinier? I'm coming for you. I'm finally here for you.
Hey, wait! Be careful! Hey, wait!
Vinier, is that you? It's me, Vache! Vinier!
Vache? Why did you come? Didn't I say? You don't need to look for me. You look a lot older than I remember. How long has it been?
It's been more than 20 years. I've suffered for over 20 years since the day you left. All this time, only the thought of bringing you back has kept me alive. Nothing else mattered to me. I must be dreaming. Who would have thought I'd get the chance to tell you all of my feelings like this? Vinier, you are my everything. I really don't know how I could live without you.
But Vache, if you ask me, this world would be better off without you.
What are you saying?
If not for you, I would have finished my law degree and probably become a top-tier attorney one day. If not for you, I would have continued to pursue my love of the arts, and my works would have been displayed in the Palais Mermonia itself. If not for you, I would at least have been able to take care of my mother. And she would not have grown old and died alone, with nothing but the tears on her cheeks. It's all because of your selfishness, Vache. It's all because of you.
You...
Sambil main ML deh.
You are not Vignier. Who are you?
Takutnya ngantuk.
You're right. I am not Vignier. I am the sacrifices. Every woman who died by your hand, as our bodies dissolved, our consciousnesses flowed back to the primordial sea. Our thoughts circulated endlessly within the primordial sea, and we were no longer individuals, but we became one, just as streams of water come together in the sea. I'm Cressy. I'm Lemonade. I'm Azine. The only one I am not is Vignier.
Why? But then, where is Vignier?
She doesn't want to see you anymore. Every tendril of her consciousness is avoiding you. This is what you get for your selfishness. Your selfishness robbed us of our lives and our futures. You said time and time again that you'd do any and everything for her. But did you ever consider whether she'd want to see you do the things that you did? If she would despise you for what you became? You are a liar, a heartless murderer, and a cowardly narcissist. The only thing you are not is Vignier's. But from the moment you...
No!
You still don't. But on top of that, she said that because she knew that if you did come here, we will show no mercy to you.
Vache.
Vache? 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 Drown.
Finally, we have some time to do shopping. Gosh, it's really been a long time since we've been able to relax.
Well met, partner. I knew something great was going to happen when I woke up in such a good mood today.
Even this weather can't put a damper on the demoiselle's mood.
It's a pleasure to see you both again.
Oh, hey, Navia! It's been a few days. Paimon's already started to miss you.
Oh, now that I believe. I'm easy to work with and always bring home the bacon. Who wouldn't treasure having a partner like me?
Sounds like you're really enjoying life these days, Navia. What have you been busy with since the trial?
It's just been one thing after the other. I've been making non-stop trips between Poisson and the courts in Sen. Everyone from Spina di Rosula organized a memorial for my father. We never held a memorial when he first died, since everyone knew that even if we held one back then, no one was going to come. This time, though, everyone in Poisson, and even many people from the court, all attended.
So his name's definitely been cleared now. That's what we like to hear.
It's been the dearest wish of Demoiselle all along.
That blasted stubborn fool. I was right to put my faith in him. I'm so glad I didn't give up on the case all those years ago. Oh, by the way, I ran into Charlotte just after I left the memorial service. Well, maybe it'd be more accurate to say I knew she would be there, and there was no way she'd just let me go.
Huh? So you know Charlotte too? The Charlotte? Journalist from the Steambird?
Yeah, way back when I first became the president of the Spina di Rosula, she was all over me. Wouldn't take no for an answer. I believe the story was called The True Heart of Darkness, Secret Tales of the Yellow Rose. To be fair, though, it was a really flattering feature. So, we've been on pretty good terms ever since. She was trying to lean on our friendship to get me to do an exclusive piece on the serial disappearances case.
Oh yeah, she told us about that. She's always been super interested in that case, so now her wish has finally come true too!
Anyway, I told her to make sure that when she writes about you guys entering the opera house with the critical evidence, that you both sound really cool.
Now that's another thing to look forward to! We trust Charlotte's skills with a pen for sure!
Oh, and in other news, I also took Clarand out for a meal.
Oh, are you two on better terms now?
While you were investigating Vache's headquarters, Clarand gave testimony on my father's behalf. It was thanks to her that we were able to turn the tide. I wanted to thank her. I mean, there's also no point in being awkward all the time, so we took the chance to reconcile with each other.
Oh, that's great! Paimon also thought Clarand wasn't actually a bad person. It's always good to have more friends.
Anyway, now that the case has finally been solved, perhaps it will slowly begin to fade from the public consciousness. Oh, actually, there's still one last thing I need to do.
What is it?
I should pay a visit to my father's grave, and tell him the truth of what happened, as well as how it all ended. And on top of that, just how much people still look up to him, to this day. That includes me, too.
Miss Navia.
Indeed.
Malam juga aku makan.
We want to go too! We also think Callus is a really admirable person.
Sure thing. I'd like you two to share the moment with me. After all, without you, there might not have been such a positive ending.
And in that case, everyone, let's be off. Considering the recent weather, we'll be lucky if we can reach Poisson before dark.
Yeah, you're right. It's been raining non-stop for a few days now. This is where my father's grave is. To be perfectly honest, even I haven't been back here for a long time.
Huh? There's someone there already. Wait. That figure. It can't be... Isn't that Nervalette? Why would the Chief Justice be here? Huh? Navia?
My apologies. I should have asked before coming to pay my respects.
Don't say that.
Sorry about that.
Oh, I was trying to say there's no need for you to apologize. I wanted to show my father how much I've grown, but still, I doubt I've grown to the point that even the Chief Justice would feel compelled to apologize to me over and over.
In that case, I will stop apologizing for now.
You really could use some pointers on understanding human emotions, Monsieur Neuvillette. In any case, why did you come to Poisson?
Well, ever since that day, I've been turning a question over and over in my head. Just what is justice anyway? There was once a time when I didn't want to believe that there could be anything more important to humans than life itself. Oh, rather than that, it's probably more truthful to say I didn't believe humans were capable of resisting the most basic instinct of living things. That they could rebel against their own nature, or consider certain things to be more important than their own lives. Which is also why I didn't stop your father from beginning that fateful duel. I believed that a truly innocent man would never throw away his life like that. That there was nothing, should have been nothing more important than one's own continued survival. But Mr. Callis proved me utterly and decisively wrong. If not for his sacrifice, the serial disappearances case would have remained unsolved to this day. Mr. Callis made the choice he did for his daughter, for his associates, and for many people completely unrelated to him. And in the end, from a certain perspective, one could say that he did it all for the sake of justice. A justice that's higher than life itself. So, you asked me why I came here. I just wanted to say my apologies to Mr. Callis in person. I should have noticed all of this much sooner. This regret has filled me with a sadness that has haunted me for days. That high and mighty chair in the opera Epiclese indeed insulates one from many important things. Spina di Rosula, thank you so much for your hard work and perseverance.
I'm sorry for being mad at you before. So, you're actually one of those types that's cold on the outside, but pretty thoughtful on the inside, huh? That reminds me of Silver, one of my guys.
Sorry about that. Self-expression is not one of my strong suits.
Didn't I just say you don't need to apologize?
Ah, so Navia and Neuvillette seem to have made their peace as well. Let's not disturb them for now. We can wait till after they're done. Paimon's never paid respects at someone's grave before. Did Paimon do anything rude there? Huh? Oh, Paimon didn't know that was a thing. But Paimon doesn't know what she would do if she can't fly. Oh no. Paimon hopes Miss Navia won't be too mad. Anyway, Neuvillette is still standing around there. It's not often that we can catch him alone like this, so why don't we go talk to him for a bit? If we can't talk to Lady Farina, we can at least talk to him, right?
It was on a deserted moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair.
body and mind.
Oh, it's you two. Did Miss Navia invite you to come pay your respects to her father?
Mm-hmm. We ran into Navia on the streets today, so we just followed her here.
I see, I see. Then is there something that I can help you with?
Well, it's pretty hard to run into you like this since you're usually super busy. So we figured we could try to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
Please feel free. Though outsiders, you helped us solve one of the greatest mysteries in Fontaine, and it would be my pleasure to return the favor. Your sibling? Another blonde-haired traveler? I'm sorry, but I've never seen anyone who matches that description. If she ever stepped foot in Fontaine, I'm sure she followed our laws to the letter, and had no reason to appear on the stage of the opera Epiclese. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
So, at court, the bad guys referred to that special water as water from the primordial sea, but what is it really?
Truthfully, that name is already quite accurate. I can only surmise that Vacher and his ilk only learned of its nature and existence after There used to be a special sea. Most of Tevat's life forms were first born in
Masih
that
belum
special
kelar
sea.
questnya. Meja aku
Could
match
say
apa?
it nurtured
1
much of the
menit
life
ml
on this
kelar.
planet.
So it really was where everything began.
But today, the primordial sea no longer... What Vacher discovered must have been some kind of special case, or a remnant from a truly ancient age.
Huh. So that's how it is. Oh, you really know everything, Monsieur Neuvillette. But if that's the case, then why would people, at least people from Fontaine, dissolve in that kind of water?
Indeed. Why would the primordial sea, which was known to engender and nurture life, suddenly reverse itself and devour life instead? To be frank, that also does... Is there an... That the sea levels will rise and everyone will be... Does that appropriately summarize?
That's right!
Yes, up to the present, I think we reached a point where we have no choice. Rumors have it that this prophecy is rooted in the last word...
A prophecy? Of the former high...
2 parts of the prophecy have already... Speaking of the prophecy, for if the rumors were true...
But with Farina being the way she is, can we really trust her to solve it?
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about? My apologies. My investigation has still not reached its conclusion. However, I still believe the judgment of the Oratrice was not rendered arbitrarily.
But you also said you thought he was innocent.
For many years, I have been quite aware that the Oratrice does not simply mechanically repeat the verdict that I give on each case. As a divinely created mechanism, the people's unified faith in the concept of justice is integrated into it. Not only can it produce the incredible power of indemnitium, but it likely also possesses other traits, such as self-awareness. Which is all to say, I have been prepared for a situation like this for a long time.
Huh. So when Lenny told us that he heard a human voice from the room where the Oratrice's core is stored...
I was not aware such a thing had occurred. Perhaps that could serve to prove my conjecture. I will add that to the list of items to investigate. In any case, I am inclined to believe that the oratrice does have a methodology all its own. We just do not have enough information. Based on Farina's reaction, I doubt even she had any idea what was going on. She managed to bluff her way through it, though, with her time-tested twin tricks of bravado and drama. While we do intend to get to the bottom of this, for now, we regret to say that the Fatui Harbinger will just have to bide his time in the fortress of Meripede. If we did incorrectly convict him of crimes he did not commit, we will most certainly compensate him to the fullest extent allowed by the law.
If you ask Paimon, the only compensation he'll want is a no-holds-barred fight with you.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about? Very well. It was my honor to provide you with what answers I could. I very much enjoyed conversing with you. It will soon be time for me to leave this blissful tranquility behind and return to Palais Memoria.
You really are super busy, Monsieur Neuvillette. Paimon thought you only came here to pay your respects today because you had the day off.
Crime and villainy do not have the day off, and so justice must work around the clock as well. This is merely the nature of a justice's work.
All right, you've got a point. Huh? Paimon just noticed that the rain has stopped. You know, we've been walking around for a while now. Why don't we go back to the Spina di Rosula base in the Court of Fontaine and have a rest? Navia said something about having a place ready for us there, didn't she? Come on, let's go!
Oke, mendengarkan quest lanjut nanti lagi deh. Kita ke quest biasa dulu. Sore quest. Boleh. Tatsumi. Habisin resin dulu. Jangan deh, ntar aja deh.
This should be where Kokomi said to meet her. Do you still remember this place? Paimon remembers that was back when things on the island.
If the enemy outnumbers you, seek their weakness and exploit it. If you outnumber the enemy, seek unequivocal domination and crush them. Marauders on the waterfront are supplied by sea. Burning their ships is the path to success.
General Goro, sir, do you have a verdict?
More or less. From the directives left behind by Her Excellency, we can surmise that a Fatui ship is moored nearby. This explains their aggressive posture. We could split into two teams, one to draw their attention, and the other to circle around behind enemy lines and set fire to their ship. They'd have nowhere to run. Then again, Madame Kokomi made clear that we are not to split up without sufficient forces. We'd risk being picked off one by one until our whole line of defense disintegrated.
Sir, shall I send for
I doubt there's... Her Excellency's direct...
Sir!
Her Excellency's...
Hey, Goro! What are you guys up to?
Captain, you've returned to Watatsumi Island.
That's great! Recently, unfortunately...
Hard to say no!
Good! There's no... Watch yourselves.
Seems like there is...
Time to act.
You'll get frostbite.
No, my sword!
Let me weave you a verse.
Look at you, Boozhound. Scratch.
Into the wind.
Cross over. Think you can bully me?
This is bad.
See?
Comrades, they've set the ship on fire! An arson attack! Curse them! They leave us no choice but to attack! Comrades, let's make them regret it!
Clouds high. The birds come!
Diana special! Shake it and stir it. Higher, higher, pants on fire! Think you can bully me?
Rain cutter. Body and rain outlines your fate.
We were lucky to have you here. We'd have no way to prevent their escape without you.
What's that you're holding? Is it the directives from Kokomi? Let Paimon see. Oh, wow. This is a whole book. Is it all Kokomi's directives?
Yeah. Well, no, not all of them. I have 5 more volumes with me.
Are you serious?
Her Excellency always plans for every scenario. Plus, these are her general operational directives, which are more comprehensive than most. Still, we're fortunate to have them. They make sure we're prepared for every eventuality, no matter how complex.
Oh, understanding every eventuality sounds tiring enough, let alone writing them all down. Must have taken Kokomi a heck of a long time.
Captain, are you back on Watatsumi Island to lead Swordfish 2 again? We've all been feeling your absence. Her Excellency says that now is a time of peace, and that we should reduce the size of the military and focus on helping the civilian population return to normal life. About half of us are still organized into task forces, supporting the platoons. The other half have been given various other functions like patrol, construction, and farming. Of course, not everyone's happy about it. The other day, an old buddy of mine was grumbling about being forced to build houses. Said they'd have to drag him away from the front line, kicking and screaming.
The spirit of the resistance is alive and well, huh? Anyway, we're here because Kokomi invited us to the victory feast. Do you know where we can find her, Goro?
I believe Her Excellency is currently at Boro Village. There were reports of a possible disturbance over there. If I'm not mistaken, Her Excellency has gone to deal with it in person. We should probably get going ourselves. And, also, on your way over, please check in on the soldiers. I'm sensing a growing unease among them, but I don't know what's causing it. They won't say. They used to tell me all their concerns, but whatever this is, they're keeping it hidden. I don't like it one bit. I suspect there's trouble afoot.
Good to see everyone again. Ready when you are.
Wait, aren't you Captain of Swordfish too? Oh, it is you! Oh, you have our gratitude. Watatsumi Island wouldn't have come to peace without your efforts. I wasn't with Swordfish 2, but I did see you in Tatarasuna. Oh, you really gave it to those shogunate samurai in the fight of honor. Oh, it was quite the show. Is there anything you need from me? I'm at your service. On edge, you say? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've noticed it too. In fairness, the battle isn't long over, and, well, perhaps it isn't quite over for them. You know what I mean? Every single person looked death in the face that day. It's not an experience you forget in a hurry. Victory's declared, and all of a sudden, the fighting's over. But people can't just snap back into normal life again. I think things will improve, but it's gonna take some time. I don't know what else it could be, but what I do know is that as long as Her Excellency is with us, Watatsumi Island is safe. And all the more so now that you're back. Seriously.
What a nice...
I've definitely seen you somewhere before. Unsettled? Unsettled how? I haven't noticed anything. Not that I would, necessarily. I keep to myself, mostly. They're all too rowdy for me. We're at peace now, finally, and I, for one, intend to make the most of it. My life right now is about two things and two things only. The sun and the sea breeze. Sorry that I can't be more help to you. I'll tell you someone you could ask, though. Sangonomiya. She knows everything.
Huh. Seems he's about to fall asleep. Let's leave him to rest and go find someone else to ask.
Now, this is what I call a moment of solitude.
understand what Her Excellency is thinking. I mean, peace talks? Give me a break. Why would she agree to that?
Exactly. Everyone knows you can't trust the Tenryou Commission. I heard they've been secretly coordinating with the Fatui and plan to continue their attacks.
Wait, for real? You're sure of this?
Positive. Some of our guys had a run-in with a few Fatui. They caught them conspiring together firsthand.
I knew it! The Tenryou Commission are a bunch of crooks. They'll never change. Honestly, it's kind of naive for Her Excellency to take them at their word, isn't it?
Shh! Keep your voice down. Someone's coming.
Hey there! What you talking about?
Captain, you're back. Do you think we should tell the captain about what we were discussing just now?
No, let's not mention it. He's one of her closest advisors. For all we know, the peace talks could have been his idea.
I'm sure the captain would see where we're coming from, but you're right. We should probably play it safe. Welcome back to Watatsumi Island, Captain. Nothing to report here. Everything is A-okay.
Her Excellency should be in the village at present. Head straight over if you wish, Captain.
Paimon definitely detected some hush-hush going on there. But if they aren't gonna talk, we might as well head over to the village.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Wow. Huh? All will be revealed in the next volume? Oh, drat.
Admit it! We know you've been secretly supplying the Tenryou Commission with goods purchased on Watatsumi Island. I knew something was off about a Tenryou Commission merchant doing business here. So, what do you have to say for yourself, huh?
I'm innocent! Ha! You're as guilty as they come. You never should have been allowed to set foot on this island, let alone do business here. Take him away!
Hey, something's going down.
Your Excellency, our surveillance shows that in...
I haven't.
That will do. Let's not let ourselves get too worked up here, shall we? Everyone take a deep breath with me. In and out. Matsuda, Uchi, but before we make any decision, if he's guilty, excuse me, sir.
Of course.
And why should we believe? So what? That doesn't. And even if they did.
What? The Tenryo Commissioner colluding with the Fatui now? This is the first I've heard of it. I suppose it is true. What's that got to do with me?
What, the Tenri? We met a representative, but...
It has been brought to... We are scheduled to Kujo-Sara and I, but just as arrangements for the... If that's the case, sir...
Yes, it's the truth, I swear.
Very well. However, if we find evidence to corroborate the claims of collusion between the Fatui and the Tenryo Commission, I expect...
Yes, of course.
Matsuda?
Well received, Your Excellency.
Good. Now, Traveler, I mean, Captain of Swordfish Platoon Section 2, would you join me in the investigation? And besides...
If we do find the merchant's goods in the hands of the Fatui, it'll prove he's innocent. Whatever's going on between the Fatui and the Tenryo Commission, we need to get to the bottom of it.
This must be the Fatui camp that the merchant was talking about. From the looks of it... Not by brute force, our enemies in the light, while we... Option 1, if we strike from above. Option 2, if we manage to discreetly set the gun, they'd be caught. Option 3.
Wow.
That will depend on a surprise attack with an explosion. If we decide to take advantage of the environment, we should be prepared for a lengthy siege. All right. Well, I have... Still, okay.
Come at me. Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. Roasted fry.
Wind Strider.
Well done.
Scratch that.
You need to hurry up.
Allow me.
You can't run.
One with nature. This is the end.
Rain outlines your fate.
Can't handle your drink, huh?
You can't run. Fortunate fault. Well, this isn't over.
Rest and rebuild.
You haven't seen the last of us.
Time to go.
Killjoy.
I'm a rock. Hold the line.
So many regrets.
Let me weave you a verse. Know my sword.
Rest and rebuild.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
shaken and stirred. Diana special.
I let my guard down. Huh? Rain cutter. See? Time to go.
Can't run from death.
That wasn't quite what I'd call by the book. But it happens. Battles are complex things, and the situation evolves constantly. It doesn't always help to stick too rigidly to a predetermined plan.
Seems like as soon as the
And yet, I must admit... What's the...
All right. Go! So these are the Fatui food supplies? They look a little past their best. Is this really all they had to eat? Whoa! This place is chock full of bomb-making materials! This is way too dangerous! We should tell Kokomi right away and figure out the best way to... Hey, look here! Could these belong to the merchant? There's a lot of stuff. Some of it has the Tenryo Commission emblem. Kokomi! Kokomi!
I see. Oh, nothing. I just zoned out for a moment. Let's see here. Yes, these are the stolen goods, all right. Food, medicine, farming tools. All essential for post-war recovery by contract, in all likely.
He's hardly a saint, though. We're not just gonna give them back to him and let him go, are we? It doesn't feel right.
Don't worry. I had already foreseen this. In my recently if he...
Kokomi!
Nothing. It's not long now.
Got it!
My goods! You got them back, huh? Thank you, you see?
Based on the information we had it been the case, then knowing how the Fatui operates, they would have left some evidence of it.
But what if...
No ifs, no buts. We've recovered the goods. As agreed, this is sufficient to establish his innocence.
Apologies.
Guess we got carried away.
Sir, you have already...
Wait, Your
I have no business to just as merit...
Wait a minute.
Well, don't just...
Your Excellence, those of a Tenryo Commission emblem are probably his, but not the rest. Especially these ones. They're clearly for shrine use.
I know.
Not at all, Your Ex. But if I know the piece...
I understand your Watatsumi Island observes different customs than the rest of Inazuma. I imagine it must all seem a little alien to you. It's been a long time since I last came to this village. There's been a lot to deal with recently. Next time you visit, I'll take you to visit Watatsumi Island's old shrine. You know, the earliest shrine on Watatsumi Island was not located in Sangonomiya. It was close to the Statue of the Seven. Back then, the people of this island recognized the... But after she struck down our protector deity, relations between Watatsumi Island and the I've been hoping to raise all this at the peace talks and discuss it properly. Grievances...
Your Excellency, what brings you out this way on your business? Oh my, you're looking a little
Your Excellency, I beg you, if we reckon...
Come on.
I know.
I appreciate...
Wonderful.
Oh, Your Excellency? Well, I'll be... fancy meeting you. Do you know, I'm always telling my...
Well...
Your Excellency. Boy, am I glad you're here. As you know, agricultural output has taken a pretty big hit this year.
Oh,
Your Excellency!
Though, for the Are you alright? Me too.
Your Excellency, here you are. There's been a situation.
Oh, we retrieved...
Really? That's been... I sorted through also...
That's today?
Yes, the...
I see.
Yay! The victory! Great! See...
Silly...
Kokomi isn't here yet. That's weird. She doesn't seem like the type to show up late to things. Let's wait a little longer. How is she still not here? Do you think she could be in trouble? Let's go ask that soldier over there.
Are you looking for Her Excellency? I'm afraid she isn't here at the moment. I don't know where she's gone.
So strange. Guess we should just call it a rain check then?
Not necessarily. If I recall correctly, Her Excellency has made special provisions for such a scenario in her general operational directives. Let me see. Yes, number 98. Should a visitor from afar come to see me, and should my whereabouts be unknown, direct them to proceed southward until they arrive at a tree with purple foliage. The footnote stipulates that this only applies when Her Excellency has made no communication regarding her whereabouts before disappearing, and even then, only when the visitor in question is of VIP status. As far as I'm concerned, you two tick all of the boxes. I keep this directive on me at all times. I'm sure this is the right course of action.
Kokomi really does think of everything. All right, let's find the place she wrote about and have a look.
When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight. Huh? Toodaloo. Wanna come over for tea?
Halo masih ya, masih lanjut yoi. Sorry, lagi main cewek-cewek aku cok.
With the wind. Are you sure this is the right place? It feels like we keep heading deeper into the middle of nowhere. Hey, doesn't that tree look like the one she described in the directive? It looks like there's a way in over there. Let's take a look.
Tuh mas, ini apa temanmu tuh apa nambah joki lagi ya, gila. Awalnya kan apa dari yang namanya tuh apa ini Sumeru Arkon questnya aja, nambah tuh jokinya, pas semua quest ini dikerjain anjir. Terus tambah apa rawat akun anjir. Gimana warak? Ya warak sih. Cuman bener-bener effort sih. Anjir tuh langsung hilang. Terus itu langsung hilang. Lupa ini ngapain ya? Oh ini.
So this is where you ran off to. We were gonna meet up and get things ready for the victory feast today. What happened?
It's you. I apologize. I'm not feeling my usual self today.
You got sick? We'll go find a doctor right away.
No. It's nothing like that. It's just my energy is completely spent.
You run on energy? You mean
Emang cari buat rawat akun dianya kan?
No, it's
Dia kan awalnya apa? Ingin quest doang kan?
You noticed?
Makanya aku tunjuk kamu yang terpercaya.
haven't quite mastered the ability to be honest.
Cuman apa ya? Ya sebenarnya nggak ada masalah sih dia mau joki kayak gitu juga. Cuman anjir cok. Dibilang gak ngotak sih, tapi dibayar gitu.
I was reading a book last time I was here, but
Jujur anjir apa? 12 Archon quest tambah 26 story quest anjir cok. Gila nggak? Itu kan rada nggak ngotak tapi dibayar gitu kan.
She's resting? Sangonomiya Events Cash Flow Statement. Consolidated Annual Report on Fishing Production. Watatsumi Island Monthly Maintenance Expenses Breakdown? This is a lot of work for one person. And it's on top of all the directives she has to write and the people she has to meet day to day. It's no wonder she gets burnt out from time to time. Let's track down that book and help her feel like herself again. Hey, look! Could this be the book she wanted? Swordfish Captain came back today. Energy +4. That's just, Give it here. Guess that was the wrong one. Let's keep looking.
Dia tuh malu.
You saw it, didn't you? It's gotta be this one, right? Look, there's even a bookmark. None of the other books have one, so she must have finished reading those already. Ooh, it's pretty dense. Paimon doesn't understand a thing. Well, let's take it over and read it to her.
Nih. Anjir, Cok.
When the sun's out, bathe in
Untung
sunlight.
kebet.
But when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh.
Bentar ya, lagi nyerang cewek.
One client, two clients, three clients. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh.
Aduh, salah.
Wanna come over for tea?
Oke, lanjut.
Kokomi, is this the book you wanted?
I'm not sure, actually. Yes, that's the one. Thank you.
Kokomi?
Untung rata, Cok.
Oh no, she's fallen asleep. What are we gonna do? Tonight's the victory feast. Not to mention that the peace talks are just around the corner. She's got so much to do. You sure that's a good idea? She does look pretty exhausted. Guess there's still some time to go too. Alright, let's keep her company while she rests.
Avoid disaster. Protect peace at all costs. The war's over. Things are slowly getting better. Oh. Did you see? What time is it? Did I fall asleep?
Yep, you've been out for ages. It's nearly time for the feast.
I can't believe it got so late. I haven't slept that peacefully in so long. That's gotta be 3 whole energy points right there. Should be enough to see me through the peace talks. Thank you. Well, we better get ourselves over there. It's nearly time to light the bonfire.
Woohoo! Kokomi's back to full energy! Good to have you back.
When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo! Wanna come over for tea? When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight.
It looks like everything's in place for the feast. But oh, don't worry, that's great! Welcome, everyone! Today is the day that we celebrate our victory. Recently, none of us can know what the Inazuma of the future will look like. But tomorrow, I meet with the Tenryou Commission for Peace Talks. I give you my word that I will strive for peace for Watatsumi Island once and for all. Thank you all for your valiant efforts throughout. Truly, it is only through those efforts that we have been able to prevail in this trying war. This feast is held in honor of each and every one of you gathered here today. I hope all of you get to relax and enjoy our hard-won victory.
Hurrah!
Tonight seems to have gone. People tend to be. I still have, and I'm concerned.
Okay, sure. We'll go ask around.
Watatsumi Island is finally at peace. And recently, let me think. Well, the biggest thing for us is that we can finally get back out on the ocean to fish. During the hostilities, the open sea was full of warships. We just had to make do with what little fish and shrimp we could get our hands on closer to shore. When the catch wasn't good, we'd all go hungry. The poor kids were crying all day and night, but there was just nothing I could do. We'd go to bed ravenous and be tossing and turning all night long, trying to keep it together until the morning. At least things are finally improving now. I hear you're captain of Swordfish too, is that right? Well, thank you for your service. Here, have a fish. It's freshly caught, so it's a bit, fishy. But it's fine.
Oh, no. We couldn't possibly.
Ah, come on, take it. Without you, we'd probably still be going to bed hungry tonight. Her Excellency always teaches us to repay kindness with gratitude.
Okay, well, thanks. Come on, let's go talk to some others.
there. Care for some fruit and vegetables? Nature. Are you referring to the thing about the Tenryo Commission and the Fatui? I've heard rumors, but nothing too detailed. It's funny you should say that the soldiers seem excitable, though. I've had the same feeling. See that guy over there? He's been acting strange these days. Always shouting and waving his spear around when he's got nothing to do. He scared the heck out of me a few times. It's a miracle the fighting has finally come to an end. Yeah, I really hope we don't go making any more trouble for ourselves. Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have much information. If you still have questions, you may as well go and talk to him.
Sounds promising. Let's go see what that guy's deal is.
Toodaloo. Go! Phew!
Ugh. This guy smells of booze.
Huh? Wait, don't tell me. Captain of Swordfish 2, right? You actually came back. I thought you'd abandoned the platoon and made a run for it.
Nuh-uh. We would never run from a fight.
Is that so? All anyone talks about these days is peace and stability. Do you remember what the most important thing is to the Resistance? You got that right. So I'm gonna put you to the test. Time to see if you truly are a bona fide Resistance warrior. I'll answer your questions, but only if you can beat me in a duel.
Ugh, this guy. Would it kill him to just have a normal conversation? What do you think? Are we gonna do this?
We'll see about that. You're a strong fighter. No wonder Her Excellency chose you. You really do have a warrior's will. Then maybe you can understand us. Captain, comrade, will you join us? We made it up. The story about the Tenryo Commission colluding with the Fatui, it didn't happen.
What? Poor Kokomi's been worried sick. You're telling us you made the whole thing up? What the heck were you thinking? This could send you right back into war with the Tenryo Commission.
Yes, that's exactly what we're hoping to achieve. Peace talks? Everyone's been drawn in by the idea. That's why the future of Watatsumi Island is at stake. What's to stop the Tenryo Commission from stabbing us in the back? And what's to stop the Raiden Shogun from issuing another Vision Hunt decree? We are the we can't trust. Surely you agree with.
His point does kinda make sense, but something about it doesn't feel right to Paimon. Yeah, everything you said just now was pure speculation, wasn't it? Are you serious?
Don't take that. For the sake of Vic, you'd have me just put every time I see them. I guess you're not one of us. Well, whatever. Go ahead and tell Sango Nomiya if you want, but you're too late to stop us now.
Too late? What do you mean? Darn. Doesn't seem like he's gonna answer that one. What are we gonna do? This is really serious. We need to give Kokomi the full story right away. The whole thing that they wanted the...
I see. I'm fine. Don't worry. This is my fault. If I think I understand, the talks don't begin. I highly suspect that...
Well, that's no good.
That won't work. It would almost... Not to mention...
Sounds like a...
Don't let it worry you. These soldiers crossed the... Let's meet here again tomorrow.
Awannya nggak gerak, Cok.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Well, here. These are some I took the liberty.
Whoa. Let's see. Wow.
Glad to hear it, but any amount as the divine priestess of what... Excellent.
Time to go. Yeah.
It's been a while, Kujo-Sara. I believe the last time we met was on the bat.
Yes, where you dealt my forces quite the But before we go any further, what are you doing here?
That's right. He's here. He experienced the...
Seems reasonable. The first item is the maritime administration issue. We intend...
That's fine. But if any losses they...
Accepted.
Negotiation.
The next item has to... In the past, economic cooperation between our... Since the war...
The problem there...
Correct me if I'm wrong.
True. We're experiencing some shortages, but we will recover in due course. Between the diverse range of goods we can produce ourselves and our strong trade links with other areas, we are capable of sourcing everything. Not to mention that you...
Let's leave that aside for now, then. On to the military question.
That just isn't feasible. Not in the short term, at least.
With all due respect, feasibility doesn't come into it. The Tenryou Commission alone has ultimate responsibility.
You Kujo scum! Comrades, never trust the Kujo! Let's get them!
Protect Madame Kujo!
Number 16. No, wait. 67? Or is it 73? Which one is it?
The last one. But hold off for the moment. Stand down, Tadakatsu. The situation has changed. Rest assured, I am fully Madam Kujo. This is rather serious.
Excuse me for a moment. Nobody makes another move until I have finished investigating. You
Kenapa
two,
kalau
here,
lihat ini
now.
ingat udah tua main game. Seketika nostalgia ya.
Speak. Collusion with the Fatui? Is this
I wouldn't exactly call it collusion as such.
We were approached by a few Fatui. They mentioned a potential cooperation to keep the war. At the time,
But we were extremely careful. With respect, ma'am. There was...
That's enough. When we return, might I remind you that this is the Fatui? Have you completely forgotten what they did to us? You should be having no interaction with... So...
The Fatui's main forces have already left Inazuma. The few who approach...
Oh, her subordinates. One day, we bear responsibility for... My sincere apologies.
But of course, Madam Kujo, I have every confidence in your ability to resolve this situation. For the time being...
It seems that I will lay this as for the trade...
Seems like Kujo...
I never knew the grand strategy. I hope that when I think we can leave...
I should inform you I recommend...
I will bear this in mind. I shall take my...
Your Excellency, we...
Let's discuss it after we get back.
I follow the wind.
Your Excellency, you knew?
I have already been informed on the reasons for your actions. You believe the Tenryou Commission to be untrustworthy. Fortunately,
But Your Excellency, I want to keep fighting. I want ultimate victory, even if it...
I understand your sentiments, but you cannot... During the war, there were highs and there... But you saw nothing of the countless Watatsumi Island's people yearn for peace because they have...
But...
I understand, I do. And the fault is not yours alone. It was largely an oversight on my part.
It's not your fault either way.
Very well. Then I hereby declare... that as of today, I am founding a new secret corps of the army. You and your comrades will all be welcome to join. But be warned, the training will be grueling. Perseverance and grit will be in high demand.
Your Excellency, what are you saying?
I have concluded from today's peace talks that the Kujo clan cannot achieve absolute peace. It is right that Watatsumi Island moves towards peace, but we must still retain a defensive capacity. Those whose warrior's will is alive and well, I invite you to embark on the most I don't want to... All right, and if there is...
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for this...
I think that's finally everything in hand.
Bentar deh, ngambil cemilan.
Level starting to drop. Meet you back at the hideout for some rest?
With General Goro around, even on the front lines, at least nothing bad will happen. Not bad at all. With General Goro around, even on the front lines, nothing bad will happen.
Udah mau tamat ini. Ini aman lah, sehari kelar apa 3 quest.
Recovering today was. I think I might get gored. Do you think so? But I realized I have a. In short, I've still got some maturing to do.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Body and mind. Rain outlines your fate. Huh? Let me weave you a...
Think you can bully me?
Into the wind.
Look at you, booze hound. Scratched you.
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. One with nature.
Cross over. Can't handle your drink.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword.
The wind knows me. This is the end.
Body and mind. Rain outlines your... Know my sword. Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate.
Wind strider.
Look at you, booze hound.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Witness the power.
Time to go. Go. Can't handle your drink. Shaking and stir.
Body and mind.
Oi 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 Ali. Makom.
Rain cutter.
Wind strider.
Think you can bully me? Diana special. Scratch that.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse.
Fallen leaves adorn my night into the wind.
See? Higher, higher, pants on fire.
Habis ya? Oke, mantap. Bang, mau joki dong, spiral. Boleh cuy. Langsung DM ya.
Time to act.
Toko gas lagi quest ya. Lumayan sih. Lumayan cepet sih tadi. Apa? Quest si Kokomi. Nih, itu bisa dibuka. Mungkin aku kelarin dulu si Raiden ini terus ini ya. Bangun joki. Oh, ini di DM Instagram ternyata. Bentar ya. Udah gua DM Bang, oke siap. Bentar cuy. Besok hari Sabtu ya. Di weekly aja kali ya ini apa akunnya. Bisa sih weekly. Kan 3 tuh. Berarti buat ini hotel berarti Cilde ya. Cilde, Kazuha Asdaha, Andrius. Ya paling ini sih. Ada yang butuh sama nggak sih? Oh ini pakai Cilde. Berarti ya bareng sama Hutau. Kalau ini Valin harus solo sih. Bennett itu pakai apa sih? Valin apa Andrius? Wah ini Andrius ya. Ya berarti ya 3 bos itu sih. Ya udah besok cuy. Paling nyari apa co-op aja lah. Gak akan kuat soalnya ketebak banget. jam setengah 12 masih aja ada yang nonton, cocok. Kok heran anjir orang-orang nggak pada buset, belum diambil. Ini terusan nggak login. Gua nungguin lo live dari kemarin bang. Oh maaf cuy, kemarin emang apa lagi sibuk, terus kemarinnya lagi live sih ya, aku ngejoki juga, cuman belum mau stream, tiba-tiba mati lampu. Main gua jam seginian bang. Oh set nocturnal anjir. Ntar ini ngapain bawa jin dah, padahal nggak ada forinal. Ini dari floor 12. Naikin level pertemanan. Oh lah kan udah ini. Udah 10 malah. Ya baru kemarin. Oh ntar CLD bisa berarti, tapi cooldownnya sih agak ngotak. Ya CLD bisa bawah sih, cuman ya main cooldown sih. Atasnya yap of course Noval sih, tebak banget. Ada Noval signatur. Oke, darah 42.000. Channel Kazuha C2, Raiden C2. Zhongli 246. SOH. Oh Petra. Bentar, kalau misalkan main burst damage mending Nobles Petra sih daripada 4 Petra. Kazuha C2, Fury, Freedom 1053. Ya mau aja bisa lah. Set keempat kan bonus bang. Ya iya sih, tapi ya sekarang udah lebih prioritasin tenacity sih buat ngambil buffnya juga, selain nambahin ketahanan shield. 105. Udah Raiden 7146263. Besar itu bang aman. Ya tahu. Skyward Spine. BB-nya nggak di up. Oke lah. Kedua. 432. Ya aku nggak apa-apa ya, diganti ke IM dulu. IM Gendro Kripe. Oh iya, itu udah, oh iya, Salah harusnya. Ya udah. Oh iya, ini ya. Yang beda sendiri ya. Channel 510. Taknya 1000. Oh pantas. Jam dulu. Semenawa. AOD. Dulu sih paling keganyu. 61204. Yang beda sendiri ini. Hydrodemek crit demek crit rate. Gak ada. Sembilan 10. Yang Fury bagus. Saya 13 ya, demek 13. Target di sininya ada HOD enggak? Pertanyaannya tuh. Elektro. Oh. Fury ini. Oh iya. Ya bisa sih. IR nggak jadi. Yap, lumayan lah.
Melusi.
Sebenarnya malesin apa di spiral sekarang tuh musuhnya tuh munculnya bertahap baru wifi, bikin lama, nggak langsung berat gitu. Yang link Bennett belum kelihatan. Aku apa? Oh. C6. Nggak ngaruh sih. Enakan damage loh bang. Gini ya, damage-nya paling di ultinya doang gitu kan. Soalnya kan di PS-nya kan di dia. Kecuali emang dia on field gitu. Beda cerita, aku pasti bakal pakai apa? Misplay. Beda. Kalau misalnya apa modal main burst doang mah agak kurang gameplaynya. Halo yuk pak, nggak aman healnya. cenut. Xiangling band. Xianglingnya belum ya? Kocak. IR-nya bagus sih. Mungkin nggak apa-apa lah, turunin dikit. Enggak, kebalik. Crit rate. Ya, ini bagus sih. Nggak ada crit damage. Nggak ada crit rate. Nggak ada crit rate. Ya. Sebenarnya dua-dua apa? Bagus ini nggak sih? Salah lihat cok. Kira yang apa? Yang kanan tuh yang lagi dipakai. 270. Napit lah ya. Coba sama yang tadi deh. Tadi tuh crimson ya. Ini ya. Ya mending tadi sih 120. Benar sih. Nah ini. Yep. IR masih di 270. Nggak kepencet mulu. Habis itu ini Xiangling. Oke. Ntar deh ngambil minum. Ceket cok. Tes. Oke, make. Dia make elemental skill.
Silence. This is order. Gather.
Shine down. I see everything.
Let the mighty be humbled. Bow your head. Stabilize.
Illusion shattered.
There is no escape. Now you shall perish. Ha!
Out of the frying pan.
Everybody stand back.
You're toast.
Ow. Ih, pakai sama.
Nature, clouds high, the birds call, wind strike.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt. No time to lose. Time to go. The wind knows me.
I'm going in! Eat this!
As one with wind and cloud. You're mine. Wind Strider.
Let's light it up! Nice and spicy!
Into the wind.
Off we go! Teamwork is dreamwork! You're toast! Out of the frying pan!
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Shouldn't let your guard down.
Let's light it up! Eat this! I'm going in!
No time.
Let's light it up!
Masih banyak waktu sih. Shield internasional masih OP-OP aja nih. Nah, musuh baru. Belum pernah dilawan kah? Gila.
Be sanctified.
Oh iya.
Order guide you.
Illusion shattered.
Ayo dulu.
Bow your head. Gather.
This might hurt a little.
Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape.
Make yourselves at home.
Settle down. The tides beckon.
Illusion shattered.
Oh.
Solidify.
Committed to memory.
Let the mighty be humbled. Bow your head.
Nice and spicy. Everybody stand back. You're toast.
One with nature. As one with wind and cloud. Wind Strider.
Target pressure wings and raises storm.
Spice is ready.
Time to go.
Where do you think you're going? Teamwork is dreamwork. Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Eat.
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds call.
Behold, the peace be with you. Hear the truth, the gifts of grace.
Oh.
Everybody stand back.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Masih lebih lama.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt. Amateur mistake.
The power of
Get them.
upon you.
Let's light it up.
Going in. And hope free. The
Untung banyak C6. Tapi bentar, aku kok nggak salah pernah ngejoki nggak pakai apa ya, bawahnya kan jalan nasional ya, jalan Kazuha Xiangling Bennett, atasnya apa ya, cepet deh itu. Oh, Arle, iya Arle pantesan cepet. Ini musuhnya. Oh, atau apa?
There is no escape. I will have order. Gather.
Hey!
The tides beckon. Bow your head. You are not welcome.
I see everything.
Illusion shattered.
To the very finally, I.
Order guide you.
Tiap preset lo yang mainin. Enggak. Baru udah kan spiralnya memang yang ini, spiralnya benar-benar yang ini. Tapi akun orang gitu. Kalau nggak salah partinya kayak gitu, Arle, bawahnya tuh jalan nasional.
There is no escape.
Share my knowledge.
The tides beckon.
Salah.
Settle down.
Torn to oblivion.
Monster baru.
Let's light it up.
Everybody stand back! You're toast! Nice and spicy!
The wind knows me. The clouds high. The birds call. Shouldn't let your guard down.
Aduh, nggak apa-apa, Res.
Let's light it up.
Out of the frying pan, into the...
Wind strider. No time to lose.
Untung pakai Aquila.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Eat this! Nice and spicy!
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
Sip. Don nggak bang, Don. Sempet nih kemarinnya lagi ya. Ya. Baru kelar spiral. Cep, anjir, mati lampu, cok. Makasih ya Bang, yo sama-sama cuy. Spiral tuh apa ya? Spiral sekarang tuh ya cuman di PS check aja sih. Ini mau langsung diklaim aja kah si hadiahnya? Atau biar nanti aja? Event semua belum gua kelarin, sama Bang. Belum ada waktu. Gua ada joki joki yang agak rada agak ngotak ya Bang, klaim. Oke, bentar ya. Sumpah cocok. Ini enggak ya? Iya. Gak usah balikin, nggak apa-apa. Nggak, takutnya sumpah kejadian ini sama yang punya, karena apa nggak dibalikin si artefaknya ngaco parah. Kalau ini nggak ada yang pakai, ya udahlah nggak apa-apa, ini gue harus sendiri bang. Santai kok, santai aku masih ingat. Hidden ini sebenarnya siang ini bagusnya yang ini sih, tapi entah ya, tergantung abang sih mau yang mana. Dan shield sih opsional aja sih, ya kan. Kalau saat dipakai neganya ya, iya. Tapi kayaknya juga dibuat sih. IM-nya nggak ada kalau pakai itu tadi, iya sih. Nggak pakai ini nggak ada IM jadi. Udah sih, done. Gacor. Ke akun utama dulu kali ya, apa lanjut joki? Ngacain satu mau kah? Anjir. Malam bang, malam juga Roxas. Ini orang-orang pada nokturnal apa gimana? Tapi PT masih 20, anjir. Definisi nyicil PT ain. Sekali ya. Emang terakhir apa dah? 20, 15, 20. Oh mana? Lihat mana gua. Oh C4. Habisin nggak? Oh habisin. Oke. Di banner Arle apa di open atau di mana nih? Lah emas. Belum. Itu Fatui. Dua-duanya Fatui sebenarnya. Dua-duanya Fatui. Dalam banner juga ada Fatui ini. Dua orang ini, kecuali ini impostor. Tombak. Oh. Ini. Tapi kenapa nge-select ini? Arle. Ini mau ngejar ini kah? Atau ya si Arle ya si Line. Iya tuh. Secara role ya, secara cerita banner ini semuanya Fatui semua. Wah lumayan sih, bintang 4. Preminate. Berarti 21 main 22. Bagusnya angkanya 212. 22. Ya. GLPT ay. Orang-orang mah ya nabung apa? Bukan. Sorry. Orang-orang mah ya nabung primo, ini mah nabung PT ya. Tapi biasanya kalau apa? Orang nabung PT tuh rata-rata ngebadut semua. Dah ya, down ya. Keserahkan akunnya pada yang punya. Enak siapa kalau misalkan Kazuo udah C2, enggak C1 lah. Jadi energinya nggak akan isu. Cek rumah gua bagus nggak? Astagfirullahaladzim, udah logat. Ini orang ya telat mulu. Lu buru-buru bet bang. Ya masalahnya aku ada joki lain itu loh. Ya kalau misalkan aku lagi santai ya gak ada masalah gitu kan, aku juga ingin nyantai gitu. Oh iya, ya lanjut deh. Udah ya. Beliau ini. Ntar kan resinnya udah habis, story quest udah kelar 3. Di eventin aja kali ya. Yang event aja kali ya. Wes. Makasih ya bang, yo sama-sama cuy. Santai. Yang penting dapat 500 kan. Tapi ada apa karakter trialnya nggak sih? Gak bisa di speedrunin ya. Tuh. Oh, ada ternyata tutorialnya. Oke, boleh. coba ya kayak gini, walaupun itu sebenarnya nggak ada yang di build. Ini bis to kayak nggak ada tadi atur-atur itu ya. Ntar deh. Pilih stage ya, salah. Nah ini baru nih. Attack dan plunging attack meningkat. Mendapatkan bonus setelah melancarkan mental skill. Mental mastering yang butuh sih.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Know my sword. Everybody stand back. Let's
brace yourselves. Time for takeoff.
Behold. Bow your head.
Rain cutter. Huh?
Let's play.
Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword. Witness the power. Going in.
Yahoo! Think you can get away?
Know your place.
Here we go.
Time to act. Let's light it up.
Squall and fury. Cry loud. You're falling into the abyss.
Biar mati.
Adventure time. Rain cutter. Off we go.
Yahoo! Time for takeoff.
Mundur.
Body and
Masih
mind.
ada 14 detik lagi sih. Oke, bangnya udah ngantuk. Hydro pakai Hydro serang. Aku nggak lihat musuhnya anjir. Kan aku tadi awalnya pede aja gitu kan pakai Wanderer gitu. Nggak lihat musuhnya.
We'll see about that. Truth repeats its course. Can't handle your drink. Think you...
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds come. Boring. Disappear. Here.
Terus pakai lihat match. Nggak masalahnya udah tahu Hydro tapi nyerangnya kok pakai Hydro.
Here. Worthless.
Sebenarnya apa ya? kan si apa skillnya si Singki itu nge-heal ya, kalau misalkan kita hit sih ya udah ini kayak gitu. Jadi udah masuk nikah, enggak masuk nih cuy.
Fallen leaves adorn my night. Check. Lament. Here. Worthless. Here. Here. Worthless.
Diana special! Think you can whoop? We'll see about that. Gears of the storm.
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds come. Useless. Disappear. Worthless. Here. Worthless.
Scratch that. Dare to mess with me? Truth repeats its course.
As one with wind and cloud. Lament. Worthless. Here. Worthless. Here.
Master baru semua tuh.
Useless. Boring.
Look at you, Boozhound. Shaking it. Have fun with this gift.
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds come. Evil conquering. Here. Worthless. Worthless.
Akhirnya kalau skill E kena serang musuh dan hilang. Iya, tapi ya nggak apa-apa lah. Oke, lumayan. 4.000. Padahal ngincar apa? 500 ya doang ya. Dapat 4.000. Bawah ya enaknya yang hyperboom ya. Atas mah opsional aja. Oke. Sinus sih enaknya yang bawah sih. Mental damage bonus boleh berkurang. Nah, ini boleh. Nggak ding. Atas mah apa? Mending si Q ini sih sebenarnya yang rebutan tuh. Coba ya apa? Sini aku ganti. Pakai siapa ya? Pakai mon aja kali ya. Coba ya. Coba deh kok kayak gini.
Shadows of fate. Fate is upon you.
As one with wind and cloud.
Bentar. Agak pusing aku. Ntar jadi break dulu. Shit. Asli cuma masih rada pusing nih. Mana ya? Main catur kali. Bentar. Quest Pastor Technician. Tiba-tiba menghilang. Bentar coy. Oke, miss. Kalah. Let's go.
Can't handle your drink. Scratch.
Decided by destiny.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Time to go. I mean, think you can bully me?
Delved into destiny.
Wind Strider.
Gak coy, alat.
Shadows of fate.
As one with wind and cloud.
Let me scribe. Written in the stars.
Wind strider.
Dari stok Indomie kabang belum coy, belum ada waktu.
Look at you, Bootown. Scratch that.
Kayaknya aku udah mulai ngantuk nih. Nah,
Higher, higher, pants on fire.
di makro coy.
Can't handle your dream. Huh? Think you can bully me?
Let me scribe.
Anjir makro.
Wind strider.
Shaken and stirred. Look at you, Bootown.
Shadows of fate, decided by destiny.
Clouds high. The birds.
See? Cross over. Go.
Kayak bentar lagi aku akan tidur ini. Udah rada ngantuk sih.
Witness the power.
Hey, don't be scared.
Kata siapa? Oh, senjata crafting.
Through me, justice is served. Your penance is due. You stand condemned. Guilty.
Kan ngantuk kan aku cok.
Know my sword. Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your.
Udah deh, nyeles deh.
Nowhere to run. Your sins weigh upon
Kayaknya
your
emang
soul.
ngerti siang emang aku terlalu kecapean aku cok.
Your penance is due. You stand condemned. Your penance is due. You stand condemned.
Di. Terus begini loh.
Through me, justice is served. Guilty.
Kan ngantuk kan.
Don't be scared. Hey, go away.
Udah mulai masih bang ini suaranya mulai pelan. Iya cok. Soalnya nggak ada apa ya.
Your sins weigh upon your soul.
Kalau pas sebelumnya kan aku pas sambil makan ya nyemil gitu. Ini nggak ada cok, ada temen buat nyemil nih.
Your penance is due.
Jadi mata tuh bener-bener berat ini. Kalau sama suara gini. Gimana?
You stand condemned.
Witness the power of God.
Grow, grow, grow. You, Glade, you're up.
Surrender. Through me, justice
Udah kasih suara gini kecilan dikit kan. Mau bagus nih.
You stand condemned.
Gua kasih ya bentar lagi juga mau end stream sih. Udah terlalu capek deh pokoknya. Terlalu banyak aktivitas nih. Ya paling chill dulu deh. Apain lagi ya? Kita dapetin skor 4000 tuh nggak terlalu sulit sih, walaupun apa si akunnya kayak gini. Achievement pada kebuka semua anjir. Terakhir kalau nggak salah aku lihat 200-an deh, ini langsung 300 cok, cepet banget. Main lagi ya. Ya res ini udah habis. Udah deh closing nih. Enggak first time kah? Enggak deh kayaknya. Ya pokoknya mah. Oke, thank you yang udah nonton, thank you juga yang udah like, thank you juga yang udah subscribe kalau ada. Sorry banget kalau misalkan ada live chat yang aku baca, sorry banget kalau misalkan gameplaynya patah-patah. Dan saya guys. Review Arle boleh nggak bang? Oh boleh coy. Sok. Sebelum aku end stream. Udah ubah ke gladi. Oh. Tapi udah ada belum ya apa orang yang buat comparison gitu antara apa namanya, aduh, gladi sama apa itu, domain baru di mana sih ini ya, sama fragment of harmonic kan, ini nambahin apa si bond of life nya kan. Tapi bingung lebih bagus mana. Kalau apa kata orang-orang mah, kalau misalkan kan ini kan hitungannya artefak baru. Kalau misalkan belum dapat yang bagus-bagus ya yang seadanya dulu kayak gladi atau apa gitu. Merek apa dua merek kaos bisa. Seiringnya waktu baru ganti ini kayaknya gitu. Bilangnya sih gitu. Bagus sih sebenarnya, ini nambahin bond of life. Saat nilai bond of life bertambah atau berkurang, damage yang diakibatkan karakter meningkat 18% sampai bisa stok 3 kali. Sepertinya saya belum taruh di profile. Kocak. Sampai 3 berarti lumayan tuh. 18 kali 3 berarti kurang lebih 54%. Iya, atau sih lebih gede gladi, tapi kayaknya enggak deh. Itu tuh nambahinnya tuh kan apa, damage kan, bukan si bond of life nya kan, biar enak tidur. Oh iya, damage yang diakibatkan ya, berarti bukan si bond of life tapi si damage keseluruhannya. Ya bagus sih itu. Ini masih belum buka-buka ini. Ya aku mah yang dekat-dekat sama questnya aja sih yang dibuka. Yang penting kelar deh. Soalnya masih banyak coy. Ini Arkon Quest masih baru nyampe ketiga. Story masih banyak tuh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. Mantap sekali. Joki segitu berapa bang? 300.000. Sebenarnya apa ya, ya dia sendiri apa ingin, karena awalnya tuh ditawarin teman gimana yang ngomongnya ya, pokoknya apa, dia tuh nawarin ngepromosiin lah istilahnya, ngepromosiin joki aku tuh. Terus si yang dapat promosinya ini tuh apa nanya gitu, dari quest Arkon Sumeru sampai si Arle. Nah terus aku tanya lagi gitu kan ke temanku tuh, dari Tignari apa gimana gitu, ternyata semuanya gitu kan. Anjir gila, 26 story quest karakter bro, ketambah 12 Arkon quest anjir. Nggak ngotak. Tapi ya gimana ya, kalau jujur kalau misalkan apa ini joki gratis aku nolak, tapi karena udah dibayar mau nggak mau aku jalanin. Berarti satu quest kan hampir 1 jam ya, bisa kurang lebih sejam, tergantung aku apa situasinya gimana sih. Kalau misalkan aku situasinya lagi di PC ya bisa cepat, kalau misalkan aku lagi di luar pakai HP susah ya. Paling cuma bisa nyicil doang. Sekarang ini udah joki keberapa ya? Udah hari keberapa ya jokinya?
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Wow. Huh? All will be revealed in the
Rabu.
next volume? Oh, drat.
1, 2, 3. Udah hari keempat. Berarti sisa kurang lebih 21 kurang 18 hari lagi. Coba bang review arah. Oke. Apa ini? The Real Arkon Cici, Realis Cici 2000. Oke, bagus. Crimson Gladi. Sudah C2. Udah sih paling ya nunggu proses aja buat ganti ke apa harmonik apalah itu. Ini kalau ada attack persen bagus gak sih, harusnya perfect banget gitu kalau attack persen. Ini not bad lah ya. Ini kalau misalkan crit butuh apa sih, crit damage lagi sih ya, paling nambahin crit damage lagi bagus sih di sini. Ini ya not bad sih. Juga not bad. Udah sih kalau udah C2 mah udah enak sih apa. Damage-nya udah terlalu apa over sih. Udah sih itu paling. Berarti target kan ini masih sisa 3 tambah 25 quest lagi. Jadi kalau bisa emang sehari 3 quest sih kelarin. Ya mau gaji lah besok bisa kok kelarin. Seminimal 3 atau 4 quest lah. Oke bang, thanks infonya yo, sama-sama cuy. Nah, ya thank you yang nonton semuanya. Sayonara guys ya. Lagi cari artefak baru yang cocok sih. Ya itu sih sebenarnya yang baru tuh, yang harmonik him gitu tuh, yang domain baru lah, yang apa nambah damage dari bone of life itu emang benar-benar cocok buat dia. Soalnya emang apa damage-nya keseluruhan itu di stack 3 kali gitu kan, 18 kali 3 itu 54%, gede itu tuh. Ketambah C2 tuh kan, tadi udah C2 anjir. akumulasi damage-nya udah gede banget itu. Jadi udah, mungkin aku nggak tahu ya besok streamingnya malam apa siang, tapi kayaknya malam sih, karena aku siang mungkin ingin rada nyantai tenang sih itu. Udah, selamat malam semuanya.